The Loyalists. You've returned to the Hound Pits Pub to pick up the trail of your old allies and find out where they have taken Emily. CECELIA. Pick up the trail of our old allies?
Please, no! Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed. Except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore, but I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you is my guess. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head.
Oh my god.
Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot CALLISTA. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that.
It sounds like not everyone's on board with the plan. The main people are Havelock, Martin, and Pendleton.
Emily was there when the killing started. Poor child. I hope she hid her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was right. I guess they talked about it. And they started to worry they'd get executed for all that they'd done, going after the Lord Regent and his allies. I suppose it's why they've poisoned you too.
Oh, don't worry, they'll be getting executed all right.
I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died.
Remember how, when we talked to CECELIA before, she was talking about how she felt like if they ever cut on staff, she would be first to go, cause she's not that important. Turns out, it worked in her favor.
Lydia's the only one who ever showed me any kindness. I don't think the Admiral actually knew I existed.
Exactly.
I can hide here for as long as it takes. Seems that no one is safe when a man is that close to a prize like the throne.
Oh, don't worry, CECELIA. I'll take care of the rest. We're in her apartment right now. That's right, this place here. The Lord Regent is a shriveled prick and a liar. Funny how that's still true, even though it's a different Lord Regent now, huh? Oh god. There's tall boys here. So, I thought that when we came back here, nobody would be here anymore, but for some reason, they've still dawdled. Because we were in the flooded district for so long, but the whole time they were still here. Something about Sokolov in his cage.
What a day, huh? Gonna be a great party tonight. I was only a kid at the last coronation.
If we even make it to tonight. Will you look at this mess?
Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poison thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left out.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Cauldron girl from him the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
Criminal mind, huh? So what's he doing now?
Waiting. He's probably watching us right now.
Havelock.
That crazy mask on. Creeping closer and closer, ever closer, until...
Cut it out. What's so impressive about Corvo anyway? Who's he got up against? A couple of high overseers, a couple of noblemen? He could never stand up to men with our training.
Well, now I do hope he shows up. I want to see you run crying for the cover of the tall boys out back.
Like you were, the other night.
What was I supposed to do, stand there and get hit by rocks?
They were just kids.
They were a gang. I hope Lord Regent Havelock sends the tall boys in to level the place. It's gonna be a new era.
Having a 10-year-old on the throne isn't gonna cure the plague.
High Overseer Martin says it will. He says we were cursed when the Empress died by Corvo's black magic, and the rats are never gonna leave until we had a real Cauldron back. He says the outsider follows Corvo around.
There's some curse on this city, that's for sure. I'm still trying to forget working in the flooded district.
Don't remind me. Before we go, we're gonna stash a few bottles of wine from the cellar. Take them out here with us.
Just make sure Corvo's not hiding down there first. Maybe you're right about that guy.
Don't worry, I'll come and get you. High Overseer Martin thinks that we need a Caldwin on the throne, and then the rats will go away. That's just because he's religious. Seems like there's quite a few people around here, and the tall boy too. I think if I try to stand on the lamp, it'll still see me because it's so tall. Well, we're inside anyway. We can't do anything to the tall boys though, so we should be careful here.
Hey, I can smell you from here. Blow off.
Yeah. Our goal right now is to find Emily or clues about where she is, or find Havelock or some clues to his plans. Emily's the main thing here. Yes, find out where they have taken Emily. Would Emily still be here? She might be, but I don't know. No, he's staring at the window. I don't want to get him now. Havelock's plans would be in here, right? Holy crap, he cleared out. Prototype blueprints. They had time to move out, but everyone's still standing guard in this building. There's an audiograph thing there. Everything's gone. What's going on over there? Some people kneeling down.
Think you hit your own squad after what happened last night? Yes, of course.
If we try to go down, everyone's downstairs. Let's see if Emily's here first, if we can. I feel like they should have a lot of security around my room.
Our men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. Those are tight. We think Piero Joplin's inside. That crackpot natural philosopher.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will for some time. We can't determine what happened to him. I'll bet my commission he's in that building with Piero Joplin. If so, arrest him. But I don't want him harmed until I get to the bottom of all this. Careful. The place may be booby-trapped and I want him alive. What else?
Yes, sir. Servants were all executed shortly before we arrived. Looks like a naval cutlass and a small-bore pistol. Corvo ran amok before he left.
Turn this building inside out. And it goes without saying, this area is sealed.
Still walkers at all points.
And stay vigilant. Corvo's the most dangerous man in the Empire. Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight? Indeed, I believe so.
Never thought he'd bother us again. I guess he holds a grudge.
No, these men don't even know. They think I killed the servants. Why would I? The people kneeling down must be Piero and Sokolov then. Make contact with them inside the workshop. Enter through the riverside balcony. Okay, there's a lot of damn people in here. I don't even know how to deal with this. Oh god. I think we gotta wait for them to at least come down here and leave first.
Fucking longer do I have my fucking dice.
The corridors, there's just no place for us to do anything here. Take it slow. Take it slow. When they come down together, we might be able to get both of them at once.
Huh?
You gotta be kidding me. I thought they would both go down. So I got a little bit caught off guard here.
Probably rats into everything.
This room's too open. Many city watchmen remain standing. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't know that. Hopefully no one's gonna come in here. Okay. We'll close the door. The guy that went down, it's probably gonna be hard for us to get him now. So we'll focus on trying to clear the room up here.
Bad. Could the city get any worse? Never doubt it.
2 people left, but I think there's at least 2 more here, right? Maybe even 3. I just worry, because if I try to get this guy, they'll see me from the door, won't they? Oh, frick. He's gonna come back in here. Yeah. We gotta wait.
Emily banged her head in the confusion. They dragged her crying into the waiting boat. She called your name. You are like the rivermen. They spread their nets wide and pull up all manner of things. The sweet, the deadly, poisonous. All together in one catch.
Chances are very good.
Your usefulness is spent. They long for news of your death. CALLISTA tried to protect her, but they pulled the child from her arms. Oh, the curses she spat at them. How can it be that I know such things?
So it's the same as what we heard last time. There's a rune here. Okay. Corvo, remember before I mentioned the special drawing I was working on for you? This is it. I don't know where you went, but I hope when you get back, you see this and like it. I'd like to take it to Dunwall Tower with us. Everyone's acting strange tonight. Samuel was whispering to CALLISTA about a flare launcher that she was supposed to use to call him. He told her to lock the door to my old tower. I heard the Admiral tell the others we are leaving tonight for a place called the Lighthouse on King Sparrow Island. I hope you get back before then. Emily. Very silly. Why would they leave the letter here for me to find? Those guards patrolling weren't doing anything. I saw the drawing, by the way. Emily. It's like a collage. Thank you. Thank you. Don't worry, I'll find you. So we already know where... yeah. We know where Emily is now. We gotta find the signal flare. But optionally, we can also find Havelock or some clue to his plans. We know Havelock is downstairs. I'm just a little bit too scared to go downstairs because there's so many people. Firing? Throw him in the same place. This spot is actually not the best because it's right next to a window. But I think for our purposes, it should be okay. CALLISTA! CALLISTA's inside the tower! She's okay. Can people see me here? I'm a little bit worried. Hopefully not. Callista, it's Corvo.
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. Make her safe. All his talk of being an honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage. Something changed in the Admiral as soon as the Lord Regent died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe. Please, talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know where they're going. Find Emily. She's suffered through so much and she's got no one else on her side except you. Samuel set this here in case you returned. You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place he can dock where the Watch won't see him. The City Watch is everywhere out there. But I don't even care if they find me anymore. I saw Samuel on the river earlier. I'm sure he'll take you to Emily. One last trip, I expect. I had one job. Take care of Emily. I tried as best I could.
You did fine.
Go after Emily. I'll be fine. I really can't believe they did this, but if they were willing to kill to get what they wanted, I guess they'd be willing to do anything. Havelock is a power-hungry bastard. I can't stand the thought of her in his dirty hands. He knew you wouldn't let him use her. I guess the Admiral had a change of heart. And maybe Martin helped him along. Pendleton just went with them. That coward.
It's kind of interesting because as soon as they betrayed me, I assumed that they were gonna betray me. Like they had this plan the very moment they rescued me out of the jail. But you're telling me that they were actually just seduced by the power that came with the Lord Regent dying. That actually makes me even sadder, because we had such a good thing going on before. Letter to Callista. Callista, fret not. I believe there is still hope for Emily and Dunwall. I don't believe Corvo is gone. I'll be searching the river for him, but if you catch wind of him, shoot up a flare using the launcher I placed in Emily's tower, and I'll make my way back as quickly as I can. Keep this tower locked and take care of yourself. Emily is going to need you when this is over. Samuel. Well, it's good to know. This is how we get out of here, but there's still a whole bunch of people and things that we can do and find. Piero and Sokolov. These are important people to keep alive because without them, how the heck are we gonna get more elixirs and whatnot? No, this side is not good. The good thing about this being a level here, instead of a hub, is that we've been here like 20,000 times, so I feel like I know the place fairly well. Well enough to just blink into the tower.
It's refreshing to converse with someone on my own level.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless to hold a grudge. I want to ask you...
About the elixir, yes. And I need to discuss your tonic. Why have you not tried the homeopathic solution?
And where am I to find the subjects? I can't recruit from prisons as you do. But it's forced me to work with another agent derived from...
The river crusts, yes. I'd guessed as much. But I think our approaches may reinforce each other. This is what we've been lacking thus far.
Okay, we gotta keep the both of them alive, evidently. They're trying to get in here still. They're bombing the place.
Well, I knew it was too good to be true. Seems the conspiracy tried to use old Piero for their own gain and discard him. But they have erred and delivered to me an ally almost as brilliant as myself. Old Sokolov and I will hold up here until we can blast the ruffians outside and make for the Academy.
Oh, I wish they could have joined with Callista. They're so close. Callista could probably come in here, but it probably happened so fast that they didn't have time to talk with anybody or plan anything. They're so scared that they're still hiding under the table, even though they kind of know that they can't get inside. But you never know, right? Because they might actually bomb through.
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes.
Oh.
I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there.
I got it.
You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to us. We can get this device working, or you can go out and remove our enemies one by one, whichever you think is best.
If we can make the arc pylon not kill people, just make people unconscious, of course we're using it! Of course! So we can end the siege on the workshop and ensure the safety of the people inside by... Yeah. You said people aren't gonna get hurt, right? I didn't hear you wrong? If I give it to you, are you gonna activate it right away?
Astonishing! The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo?
I'm so tempted to burn all of them, but we'll put them to sleep.
As you wish, Corvo. We will be far away before any of them regain their senses.
Can you wait? On my mark?
All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
I will.
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
Okay. Oh, I need you to make something.
I'll do what you want, but ask quickly.
Pistol explosive shot. Don't quite need that, but I'll take it. Even though we lost all of our money in the flooded district, we got it all back. Yeah. Sleep bolts! Wait! What happened to my sleep bolts that were next to my bed? God, they were gone. I never got to use them. We'll do this at the very end, how about? Yeah. We're gonna go look at Havelock and find out his plans first. And then, when I'm about to leave, we'll set off the arc pylon. We know where Havelock is. We just don't know what his plans are. Oops. The easiest way for us to get to Havelock would be through the building, but there's so many people. There's just people standing here.
What?
Why is no one making rounds over here?
This better not be a joke.
Oh, frick! Oh, I think he was gonna discover the body. Oh, shoot. Maybe this is a bad spot for hiding the bodies, huh? Oh, Oh god!
Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this guy.
Oh, freaking heck. This is unreal.
Look sharp. We got a prowler.
I don't know if the people saw the bodies here though, because they were right behind the door.
I'll write to her again.
I think that means we should probably move these bodies somewhere else. It kind of sounded like they discovered something though. Yeah, because they're saying they have a prowler on the loose.
Back, I'll earn another promotion.
They know. They know.
Someone's supposed to.
We have to be a little bit careful because if we just leave the corpses in the room that we knocked them out in, it means that it's a place that the guards go to. It sort of applies for my room too. People go up there, but we gotta find a better place to put all these.
I know I heard something.
They heard me throw the body. That was a bit of an accident. Yeah, we gotta find a better place for this stuff. Didn't we have a bone charm that let us carry bodies faster? Yeah, let's do this. Drinking from faucets? Forget about this! I never drink from faucets or fountains or whatever. Even here is not a good spot though. We should put him here. You should feel honored. I'm letting you sleep in my bed. Even though, for some reason, they decided to take away my freaking bed. The actual bed itself. Probably because they were twisting and turning, trying to find some evidence of where I am. Yeah, we should bring those guys up here too. Because there's so many people in the pub, we have to just somehow get rid of them one by one. Otherwise, we can't really get near. Another way to get near might be to possess somebody, but that's not timeless, so I feel like the best way would be to,
Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this guy.
Why are you so loud? Sound like you're right next to my ear.
We got a prowler on the loose.
Yeah, they know. I don't know what they saw, but they do know I'm here. God, they're like bombing the whole place. Okay. How many people are down on the ground floor anyway? I don't even know. But on this floor? Yeah. Everything above the first floor, I think, has been dealt with. Which is a good thing, but we're in this bit of annoying process right now where we have to transport the bodies.
If he comes back, I'll earn another promotion.
Yeah. Go get your wine in your cellar. You're not scared of me, right? Beautiful. Beautiful. If only I could grenade all of you, huh? How do we even approach Havelock down there, though? As far as what we've seen, there are so many people. But the good thing is, it seems like above the second floor, everybody's been cleared. So nobody will bother us from that point.
We got a prowler.
Yeah, they definitely know I'm here. Oh! Maybe if I activate the arc pylon, then I can get to Havelock? Would that be a thing? Jeez. The sewers. Can the sewers help me? The sewers would go to the front. Is this too brazen? Oh! Oh, I thought Havelock himself was standing right here, but it's just the orders. Havelock's orders to the guard. Captain Manning, we've tracked the conspiracy to the Hound Pits Pub. Search the premises for the natural philosophers Piero Joplin and Anton Sokolov. Do what you must to secure all materials related to the enhanced arc pylon they have been constructing. Question them thoroughly, and once you are certain you have everything they know of the pylon, execute them both. Bring the pylon to me, along with his papers and recordings. They may be two of the greatest minds of our age, but they're also traitors who conspired with Corvo to bring down this empire. I'm keeping Empress Emily Kaldwin with me at the lighthouse on King Sparrow Island until we're certain that Corvo and his fellow conspirators have been properly dealt with. Lord Regent Havelock. Is that all we needed then? We know that Emily is at King Sparrow Island. This guy is making up so much stuff though, and poor Sokolov. He was always working for the old Lord Regent, but now they're even saying that they're working with me. This poor guy's been framed for everything. This is it. That's all we gotta do. I don't imagine there is too much else around here, not even runes, because we already picked it up at Piero's earlier. So all we really have to do now is activate the arc pylon, huh? Whoa, did he see me? No. There's nothing there. Nobody's being held there.
No, stupid cat.
Time to go activate it then. How do you... This is the receptacle. You want me to get a fresh jar? Jar? You want me to get a fresh container thing?
Let's just see what happens.
Ooh, tall boy. Gotta be careful. Here we go. Oh! Whoa! I thought it wasn't supposed to attack me. They're so carefree. Only a few city watchmen remain standing. If I did this earlier, would have made it easier for me, huh?
Well, Corvo, I hope we can be considered colleagues again. You were condemned, I was kidnapped. Men like us rise above such things. As to the good Admiral, I believe men such as Havelock start with high-minded intentions. Same with Martin, and maybe even Pendleton, though I suspect he was just lazy. But no one is prepared for the sheer seductive influence of being so close to real power. Once you start ordering people killed to get your way, everything else is mere detail. I return to my work now, and you to yours. Killing people, I mean. I sincerely hope it goes well.
Hey, I've killed like 2 people the whole time.
This Piero of yours, a strange mind. But then my own is strange as well. If there is a cure to the plague, I believe we will find it. The old Empress would have liked that. She was a strange one. Stranger, I think, than you ever knew. But such things are past. And this new Empress, she's a strange one too.
Am I strange? Might be in the blood.
I wish you peace, Corvo, along with all the delights you can wring from the world.
We once discussed a system of signals to be used in Emily's tower for communication across the river. I wonder if he remembers that.
With Sokolov? Oh. Goodbye, Piero.
Goodbye, Corvo. I wish to apologize for what was done to you. It seems that holding all the pieces and standing a step from the throne changed something in the others. Something I don't understand. Don't underestimate Havelock, Corvo. He'll be waiting.
Don't worry, I'll make it all right. I'll make it right. Look at that. What happened to the tall boys? Everybody and their mom's unconscious. They said few guards remain standing, right? So there might be a few people left here. Oh, how insidious. We even saw Havelock practice his aiming here before. Oh! My dear Wallace, we are departing for a safe and secure place where we can coordinate the transition of power to ourselves. Make certain that my audiograph and the best of the wines make it aboard the vessel before the sun sets. This evening, the staff will be rewarded for their loyalty and service. Lord Pendleton. Lydia didn't get anything. Just a random person. I thought Wallace was in on the plan too, because they were saying CALLISTA. She was saying how, oh, Wallace said I can't get my bonus because I'm a nobody. Wallace was supposed to be Pendleton's trusted servant, wasn't he? Damn, man, that's stone cold. Yeah, there's really not too much else around here, I don't think. Okay. Okay. Should we go back and tell CECELIA that all's well now? I don't think we have to, but it would be nice to see if we can acknowledge that. Be on watch for members of the conspiracy. Some are still at large. If discovered, they are to be killed on sight. Move the bodies into the kennel, but they are not to be otherwise tampered with. Piero Joplin missing. Anton Sokolov missing. Lydia Brooklane found dead. Wallace Higgins found dead. Not killed, right? Corvo Attano believed dead, assumed missing. Kill on sight. Samuel, kill on sight. The woman in the tower is CALLISTA Kurnow and a victim of circumstance, merely in the wrong place at the wrong time. Do not disturb her, but do not allow her to leave the premises. She is under my protection. And leaving her alive is very dangerous for Havelock, isn't it? It should be, because she knows the truth. So, is that supposed to tell me that he still has a little bit of humanity left? CECELIA. We're all good now. Oh! What? Corvo. I'm going to make a run for it. I think that if I hadn't met you, I wouldn't be brave enough to try. I'll try to find you again, someday, when this is all over. CECELIA. That was fast. When did she make a run for it? How? Where? After the shockwave happened, I assume? Oh. Okay, well, yeah. I think that's just to say that while people like Piero and CALLISTA might still be willing to fight for our side, CECELIA doesn't want to anymore, and she's just gonna disappear from now on. Hey, what's that audiograph? Can we go get it? This is where Emily was hiding before. Nothing here now. The audiograph might be the sewers. We're not tight on time. We can go check it out. We can go in here.
At last. Time to leave this hovel for some place befitting my station. Now, all the good families of the Empire will look up to Pendleton. Wallace, before your meeting with Havelock downstairs, I want you to haul this to the boat for me. I'll be recording the most important chapters in the next few days.
He was telling Wallace to throw the stuff out onto the boat, right? But he killed Wallace too. My god, these people. Before we go on the next mission, do we have all the sleep darts and everything we need? Check here. 9. I can probably stand to get one more from Piero, right? A shame that I never got to use the ones on my bedside. There were so many. Dang. We should tell CALLISTA that all's okay too.
I'll make what you need as long as I have the necessary materials.
Yup. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Now that you've eliminated the City Watch, I can find my way out of here. But there's no way I can help Emily the way you can. I saw Samuel on the river earlier. I'm sure he'll take you where you need to go. One last trip, I expect.
Let's go.
I can't go with you. I'll be okay here. Just go.
Okay, I'll see you someday, CALLISTA. Samuel, my man! You're the only one who's always been there for me.
Thought I'd find you here. It never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do?
We're going to Kingsbarrow Island. That's where they've taken Emily.
Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
Ah, that one guy that got discovered in the room. But apparently we weren't detected. Didn't kill anybody. Found Emily's drawing, used the arc pylon to rescue Piero and Sokolov. Alright, let's go.